in teaching preschoolers, vacation Bible school, service projects, and youth worship. She's won numerous awards in soccer. She's also the varsity captain of the HCYA National Championship.
Woo!
Soccer team, I just got to say this, they beat the Dallas Angels to win that.
Yeah!
Please help me welcome Jordan Van Horn.
And JJ! Woo!
Homeschooling works. We've been taught to think for ourselves, to defend our faith, and to invest in our families. Most of us here today look back fondly on these past 13 years and remember the wonderful opportunities that our education has afforded. We remember growing up with our siblings, learning to read with our moms, and going to the principal's office in our dad's study. We did school in our pajamas, we did school at the park, we did school at the kitchen table, and we did school at the beach. Well, I did, but I'll get to more on that later. Every adventure became a field trip. Every curriculum taught us something new and exciting, and every co-op brought us wonderful new friends. We were blessed by parents who chose to educate us differently than most. How exciting it is to stand before you today and say that homeschooling not only works, but allows us to experience the richness of life in a wonderfully rewarding way. I wouldn't change my education for the world. For me personally, life seemed to roll on quite easily. I guess what I considered to be a major problem would be if my soccer game got canceled, or it was too cold to go to the beach. See, I was born and raised in Southern California, and the summer before my junior year, the Lord told my parents very clearly that we were to leave everything we knew, everything that was familiar and right, and trust Him to move us across the country. I think I was pretty numb and frozen to the idea of this change. My small scope of thinking saw only my friends, my life, and my beach. I had a choice to make. To trust God with my unknown and scary new future, or not to. I grabbed onto His promise that He had a plan for my life, and I began to trust a sovereign God with a future unknown to me, but perfectly clear to Him. He has been beyond faithful. As the months passed and I realized my utter dependence on Him, I began to trust Him through hard times like never before. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future." This verse would resonate in my thinking, and I began to trust in His promises. As I have let go and let God, He has given me joy once again. He has kept our family close, knowing we have been obedient to His call. He has given me incredible friends in a very short amount of time, and He's even gone so far as to give me a wonderful soccer team that I am beyond proud of.
Woo!
See, the more I let go and let God, the more He blesses me. So once again, I stand here along with you, class of 2013, facing an unknown future. We have a choice to make, to trust Him or not. Let me tell you from experience what a blessing it is to let go and let God have His way. Trust Him wherever next semester takes you. Our God will be faithful to provide for each of us here today if we would just follow a sovereign God with a future unknown to us. Class of 2013, God has wonderful plans for you. Thank you.